Wow, there you go, Jurgen Klopp. Listen, it's not a surprise. He has. I do know that he listens to talkSPORT. Apparently, the SportsBar Monday and Thursday is a big favourite. And the SportsBar weekend. If you're listening, 037172233. Have a chat to us. That's what Gabby's paid for. Paid to give an opinion.
Yeah.
And he said he thought about it, but he didn't. That would have been unbelievable radio.
If he phoned in, that would be unreal. That would just. I don't know. What would Gabby do? Would he fold? Do you think he'd fold?
No chance.
Would he go for him?
No. I think he'd stand his ground. I think. Listen, he's come out. I didn't hear all that he said, but I can imagine what Gabby said. I think it would have been fair game.
No, listen.
That's what possibly one of the lowest points, and I'll ask a Man United fan in a second. Arguably the lowest point ever in the Premier League. Of the start of the season, on the back of last season. Yeah,
of course.
It's one of. Yeah. It's got to be one of the lowest.
I think it's a record.
You have to give an honest appraisal of what you saw.
And it is what it is. But the thing about it, I think it's a bit of a cheap shot. You know, I was listening to it on Sky Sports, and I think it was a little cheap shot from Klopp saying, going Gabby, like he didn't know his second name, but he remembers him playing against him in the 6-0.
Yeah.
Right, and I like Gabby's comeback on Instagram.
I saw it. Yeah. He scored a winner at
Anfield. Unbelievable. But one thing, it's like that was a cheap shot from Klopp. Then we go on to obviously as a pundit, you're getting paid to give your opinion.
100%.
So your opinions matter sometimes. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to listen to what Gabby's got to say, you don't have to dwell on it. You just move on. You say, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Crack on, mate.
Or he can go and listen to talkSPORT too.
The fact that Klopp was coming out to say that he was going to call in, it wasn't that bad. It's not as Gabby hasn't said anything else worse than anybody else out there. A lot of people are battering Man United, and rightly so.
And the previous caller made a very good point about Klopp just being very smart and clever.
Well, thinks he is.
About choosing his words and the language he's choosing about Manchester United, bigging them up, defending them. Yeah. That's what he's done there. He's tried to come out and defend Manchester United. And on the eve of a game that he can ill afford to lose himself, by the way.
And the worst thing about it, how... it's not a dig at Man U.
Go on, you can.
This is unheard of a Liverpool, a rival manager, coming out to protect Manchester United. Listen,
mate, he couldn't care less.
Man United.
I bet he was sitting in his car. I bet he was loving it.
He was loving it. So he's coming out and how low has Man United had to go for a Liverpool manager to come out and protect him? No, this is
patronising from Klopp.
It's patronising. Is he? He's ripping it off. He is going on a different level there, because you can't be doing that, and then saying that you respect Man United, because we know that you don't care about Man United. Do you know what I mean? We don't care about United.
Let's go to the lines. Let's go and speak to Paul, who's dialed 03717 2233 44. Paul, good evening.
Hiya, fellas.
How you doing? Paul, before we crack on with your call, we are talking about sporting rivalries, and over the years and decades there have been plenty. What is one that stands out for you?
Well, for me, I think it was 92, 93. I went to the Ben Eubank fight at Old Trafford. You know what it was? A draw.
I remember it well.
Back in 93, was it 94? Yeah, that's
well, it's going to be rekindled, isn't it?
The Ben Eubank fight. Something else.
Eubank Jr. and of course Connor as well. In not too distant future, we'll be rekindling that rivalry. Looking forward to that. Go on then, Paul. What do you want to say about your club?
Yeah, I don't give us. Having watched the first two games, I just don't give us a chance on Monday night against Liverpool. The attitude, it's just like
Paul,
the Rangnick Solskjaer days. There's no seem to have changed.
Paul, listen, you just heard us speak to that previous caller, right? And he left. He came onto the line with very little confidence. 1 out of 10. He thought he was going to get something out of this game. I'm going to hand you over to my good colleague here. He's going to hand over, and Carlton Cole is going to explain to you now why you can get something out of this game.
So, they're not doing too well, Liverpool, are they? No. Are you Paul? Are you listening to me? They're not doing that well. So,
listen, Paul,
why wouldn't you think that you could turn your season around? Yeah, you've had a couple of bad games, but can't you see the light at the end of the tunnel? You got great news that Casemiro's coming.
Yeah, he might even play, by the way, if he's getting signed in time. Think of that.
And then you're thinking, do you know what? If we win this game, we can change everybody's view about us. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's a big if.
It is a big if, but at the same time, you got to be positive, right?
Well, I'm trying to be positive, but it's just a positive pre-season, and then you play Brighton and Brentford, and I just lost all hope.
I know, but this is different, Paul. Paul, you're at home. Liverpool have had injury problems. You saw what happened to Darwin Núñez, right?
Yeah.
He lost his rag. He's getting frustrated.
They're not in great shape,
right?
They're not in great shape.
The midfield have got injuries. At back, they've got injuries. They're not as sharp up top as they were. Mane's gone. Jota's out injured.
It's got to give.
Come
you
on,
hope.
Paul.
It's got to give you hope, Paul. Come on,
Paul.
Come on.
Yeah, but I've been seeing our defence. We've got Maguire and Dalot on Luke Shaw. I mean,
you've got to ruin it, ain't you? Huh? You got to ruin it, ain't you, Paul? By the way, there are some reports about an hour ago on some of the newspapers coming out that Chelsea are interested in Harry Maguire. Paul,
take him.
Are you still there, Paul? You're not collapsed. Chelsea apparently, it's on the Mail Online and the sports section. No, Paul, I'm not going to wind you up here. Apparently, the report is that there is some sort of swap deal or something to be done with Pulisic going one way, but Chelsea are apparently linked with Harry Maguire. Paul, thoughts, please.
So, do you know if that's true?
But that's cheered you up, isn't it?
If that is true and that happens before Monday, you give me a little bit of hope.
There you go. We've done magic again.
Oh, man.
Paul, have a great weekend, Paul.
Paul,
you too, guys.
Hold on.
From 1 to 10, how are you feeling now?
I'm probably at a 7 after that. I think so.
You're at 7 now, yeah?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You're positive. You're on the positive side now. This is what I want. This is what we want from the Man United fans. Come on.
We've done it again. It's 2 out of 2. We've done it again. We've turned Manchester United. Fortunes around. They're going into it more confident.
It's better.
I want to hear from Liverpool fans. They're very quiet.
They are.
There's not one Liverpool fan though. 03717 223344.